Hello, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets. Welcome to episode number, 22 now, I believe is what we're sitting on. Crazy to sit here and say that, y'all. Thank you guys for coming back and checking out us this week. It's going to be a little bit of a different week. We're going to be going into all of our stats from all of our betting and all of our games that we chose this year. We are in the week between Super Bowl. It's pretty wild. We got some 2 games to go over, some crazy storms, some crazy storylines, all that kind of stuff. But before we get into that conversation, make sure to give us a follow on all the social media. With us, it is a part of the Who Are You podcast sphere, so make sure you go to @WhoAreYouPod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all those normal spots. Check out the YouTube channel as well. If you guys are more of watchers, you guys little freaks like that, you can come watch us out on YouTube.
In the corner, hell yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's going to be @WhoAreYouPod on YouTube or Who Are You podcast. Go to the playlist side, look for Degen Bets, or it is on our main page. But as I said, y'all, we are officially in the week between the Super Bowl. The teams are officially set. We're not going to make our Super Bowl predictions until next week. We want to see what the odds are looking like, get a little bit of the storyline, see what everybody's talking about during media week. But last week it was some crazy games.
I got a blizzard, too.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did, man. Patriots cheat again. They're still cheating.
Well, shit, I mean, with Bill Belichick not getting in as a first ballot Hall of Famer, bro.
Let's talk about that.
Shit.
That's some wild stuff, to be honest. I'm not even a Patriots fan. I don't like Bill Belichick personally, but to give it to him, he's a fucking crazy coach, man. He was a killer. Yeah. How do you not give a man who won 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots and 2 on the New York Giants? Like, how? How do you not do that?
It's honestly, it's the Spygate and the Deflategate, and it's going to be interesting to see if they treat Brady with that same type of shit.
Brady is going to get the double hand Glock, bro. He is going to get. He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no way they don't do that.
But you would have said that about Bill Belichick too, though. That's the only thing.
I do say that, but also Belichick has kind of been shunned out of the NFL when he went to North Carolina. So, I didn't expect him to not get in at all. I did not expect that at all. But with Brady, he's still their little fucking golden child. You know, they let him do the announcing and be part owner of the Raiders.
You think it's Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend that he's got that they were like, yeah, this is a bad look. We can't let this into this,
Jordan.
Yeah,
no, I mean,
partially.
Well, she's no hate on Jordan for the Jordan fans out there. One, she's a third of his age, which is just fucking weird. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. But Belichick not being in the Hall of Fame, I think, actually discredits the Hall of Fame a lot.
Big time.
And I'm sure you listened to some podcasts about it this week, just like I did. Who was the guy that they called out saying that I think he was like the old Bills general manager or some kind of higher up for them that's always had a thing against Belichick?
Oh, it was the Colts, Bill Polian.
Was it the Colts guy?
It was the Colts guy. He was always a hater, bro.
Yes. Yeah. I think he was they were saying he was kind of the main ringleader because I think you needed 40 votes to get in.
You need 40 out of the 50. And in his interview that he did, he was like, I'm 100% sure that I voted for Belichick. But then two statements later, he said, I'm 95% sure.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you say that?
How do you not know who you fucking vote for in the Hall of Fame? That's a huge thing. And I mean, there was an uproar across ESPN, all Barstool was talking about it. Obviously, there's a lot of Patriots fans for Barstool, but there was just an uproar about that. And even me, like I said, not a fan of Bill Belichick, but it's hard to go against him as a first ballot Hall of Famer when it comes to winning 6 Super Bowls, seeing fucking New England in the Super Bowl every goddamn year. Yeah. It just got to the point where you're like, again, bro? It was kind of like the Chiefs story. Chiefs were on that small run, but nowhere close to how New England was nasty in the NFL. It was it was a hard to watch kind
of
thing.
Now they're back.
I feel bad for the other first ballot players like Drew Brees this year. I believe is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and this is going to overshadow all that shit.
I agree because Drew Brees was an amazing quarterback. He made the Saints 10 times better than what they were because they were a garbage. And he was around during Katrina and all that. Wasn't that the couple years after is when they won the Super Bowl? Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting thing to see, man. But I think there's going to be a lot coming back, and I feel like Belichick's going to find his way to squeak in there for some reason. I don't know why. I just have a feeling.
They're going to take back what they said and just be like, all right, guys, we made a mistake, a big statement like that.
With the uproar that's happened, it could be, man, because there was a lot of shit going on with that this year.
Have they ever called for a revote or anything?
I don't think they have.
I'm not sure. Probably because nothing this stupid has ever happened before.
Probably.
Yeah, literally even Patriots haters, people who hate the Patriots have even came out and been like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are we talking about right now?
Discredits a lot of other people that have that jacket, I think.
I agree. So it may make a mockery of that. And then, we have the Pro Bowl and all that stuff coming up.
The flag football Pro Bowl we got now, dude.
No one's going to watch that shit. The best Pro Bowl ever was when Sean Taylor went out there and fucking speared that punter that was running down the sideline. You remember?
Bro, murdered him, dude.
He ended a man's career in a game that didn't even matter. It was fucked up. But the Pro Bowl, didn't you used to like get something for winning, like whichever side won that?
Well, I know you still get somewhat of a bonus when you go, but you get a higher bonus if you do win the game.
But I thought there was something where like the NFC or AFC won, there was like something to go with into the next season. I feel like there's something like that. Let me Google that real quick.
I'm sure there is, to make it somewhat meaningful.
Yeah,
like they used to have the game out in Hawaii every year.
Yes,
then they switched it, like it was in Orlando one year. Like, who wants to go to? I mean, like, Orlando is a cool place to go to, but like for the Hall of Fame, like, it should not be in fucking Orlando.
No, bro.
That's got to be some really nice place.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. I'm Googling what do players get. I don't care about that. Yeah,
I want to say it's like $20,000 or $50,000 check per person, maybe more.
So in this year's Pro Bowl, NFL players on the winning team of the Pro Bowl game received $92,000 each, while players on the losing team earned $46,000. These payouts are part of the CBA and often exceed the prize money for losing the Super Bowl, making it a highly lucrative exhibition event for participants. But a bunch of people said no to the Pro. Like even
Shador is one of the guys that's going to be in it this year.
Let's talk about that. So the amount of people that said no to going to the Pro Bowl this year, all the players you would normally want to see have said no, basically. And Shador, who played, 6 games?
And only won 3 of them or 2 of them?
And is a fucking Pro Bowler? What the fuck are we doing, bro? The NFL is getting so weird right now.
Nobody wants to play in it. They don't want to risk a stupid injury.
Yeah.
Just they need to figure out a different format for it, because how many guys this week did we talk about on this podcast that he tore his ACL? Tucker Kraft, Patrick Mahomes.
Over the year, yeah.
All of these guys. And it's just not worth it to them, I guess. And I mean, they're worth a lot more than the $92,000 to win that game is what it's saying.
Well, I agree. I mean, you got, Lawrence, I think, makes like $40 million a year. I mean, I can only imagine what Drake May's going to start making after this. It's going to be interesting, man. But I think the Pro Bowl is sooner or later going to go away. I think it's kind of one of those meaningless things. And even people are not even really doing the combines anymore. Some people are just
they do their pro day, and that's it.
Yeah, and I kind of respect that, because I remember when the 40-yard dash used to mean something, like that was like your everything. Yeah. You remember when Chris Jones ran, or not Chris Jones, what's his name?
It was Chris.
It was Chris Jones.
When his meat fell out when he was running.
I think I told you about that. Homie was fucking packing some heat apparently, and dude fucking fell, like he dove at the end of it because his dick fell out in like running shorts. Like that's scary.
It was so heavy he fell down.
Yeah, bro, that's some wild shit. The third leg pops out and you fucking take a dive. He's
I think that would make you faster having 3 legs, but I guess it doesn't.
It's faster in certain aspects. I don't know about running on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, he gave up against that the trip 6 anyway, so obviously maybe it was weighing him down a little bit.
That's right.
All right, but obviously we had a bunch of games, or 2 games that happened this past week. Let's start off with the early game, the Broncos versus the Patriots. I still think there is a Bogate out there right now. Bogate out there. If you guys have been watching my TikToks or Instagram today, I did post something about a little bit of we were talking about Deflategate. I think there's an injury gate on this one, bro.
Injury, okay.
Yeah, because I think Bo did not have a broken ankle when he was like running off that field. Me personally, that's just me. If I say I know myself, if I had a shattered ankle that needed immediate surgery, there's no way I'm fucking jogging off the field. And they didn't show off the whole thing afterwards either, where they normally get all celebrate and popping the champagne and shit
in the locker room. Yeah.
So they had Stidham in there. Stidham actually, started off the game kind of hot.
That one deep ball he had on either the first or second drive was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, and then they scored a quick touchdown, and then some dumb shit. Homie gets the ball. They get the ball back, and he throws a backwards pass. It looked a little forward.
He kept doing these weird 2-hand pop passes, bro, every time. I was
like,
so bro, throw that shit in the ground, dude.
Yeah, homie's acting like this is a fucking chest pass in basketball.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, bro.
So Gabe,
I ain't bouncing this one, dude. He just does that shit.
Nah, bro, I don't get it at all. And they were able to run the ball a little bit too. I feel like just the whole defense or offense changed in the second half. Obviously, as I was saying, the Patriots got the ball back when dumbass was fucking doing a fucking chest pass with a fucking football behind, and they recovered there right before halftime, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And then a fucking blizzard comes in out of nowhere.
Crazy.
It was some thick ass snow too.
And of course, the Patriots are wearing white.
Yeah.
I was like, that's interesting. Kicks were being missed left and right. It was a tough game to watch, to be honest with you.
That's a tough game if you bet the over, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
that shit was over by the second quarter, bro.
Hey, the bet hit last week for a whole fucking $12 on my money line parlay. So we won a little bit of cash then.
Hell yeah.
Me and Nolan, the bet that Nolan made, that was a crazy one last week for $3K. We were one leg away from $3,000 on that, dude.
Yeah, so it was a 6-leg anytime touchdown. It was $5 for 3,500. We had Drake May, we had Puka, we had Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams, and Devontae Adams, but Evan Ingram fucked us.
Dude.
And I think I remember you last week, you said that's going to be the deciding factor.
It was, man.
Well, I mean, Nolan had decent logic on it. Obviously, we have a new quarterback coming in for Denver, and a guy who sometimes gets the ball, sometimes doesn't get the ball. And they never fucking threw him the ball. I think he got 2 catches the whole
There's
game.
no way he's on that team next year, dude.
No, dude, he's off, bro.
And then yours was off by 1 too.
Yeah, the only reason why we didn't win like $200-$300 last week is because Diggs, the one fucking guy that we think Drake May is going to throw the ball to for a touchdown, of course, he doesn't get the ball one time, or I think he got 2 or 3 times in that whole game. It was dog shit.
It was that blizzard, man. That's what it was. Because if you look at Drake May's passing yards, I think he had like 60 or 80 or something like that. Well, almost more rushing yards than passing yards.
Well, even before the second half where it snowed and everything, there was just terrible offense on both teams. Obviously, Stidham, backup quarterback, not getting thrown into the AFC divisional game, championship game, whatever it is. And what?
Did we talk about how he hasn't started a game in 2 years or whatever it was last week?
We talked about that last week.
Sure.
Because we've known about Bo Nix not being in for a week and a half, 2 weeks now.
Yeah,
I think
it was like right after the game 2 weeks ago when Sean Payton was out and was like, "Yeah, his ankle's fucked."
It was that night when we went to Caesar's restaurant.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off. I just wanted to make sure that we did cover that.
Yeah, so like that whole thing happened, and I mean, after seeing Stidham throw that long ball in that touchdown, I was like, "Oh shit, wait a second."
He came in with a little bit of swagger after that.
Yeah, but then he would do some dumb shit and he would smile. I'm like, bro. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now, man?
He's like, I'm just having fun.
Yeah, like I get just trying to have a good vibe on it, but damn, bro, like just fumbling the ball, throwing interception. It was just dog shit, bro. So Patriots won that game, and then the Seattle versus the Rams game.
Amazing game.
That was a pretty good game. I was highly surprised. I did bet Seahawks winning, but I didn't think it was going to be in that aspect. It was a very close game. It just came down to a couple plays here and there, and
Sam Darnold balled out.
Yeah.
He played incredible. The biggest play in that game was the muff punt by the Rams that gave Seattle that great field position.
Remember Shan Homie was falling back.
Oh, it was horrible, bro.
I was watching that. I was like, ooh.
There's no way he's catching this.
And then I think they fired their special teams coach like the day after as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, blame it on his ass, not the player.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think the player, after he started falling, there was no way he was going to get out of the way of the ball.
Well,
because it hit him like here, even though it went through his hands.
Yes, but also on this
is a bad situation to be in, man.
Well, the main thing is, Shan, this is what this guy does. I don't know if that guy played any other position on the field besides.
Probably not. He probably catches like 20, 30 of those every practice.
Exactly. And obviously, I'm saying this is someone who is not on the field with dudes who are trying to come murder me as I'm sitting there. So I get it. Like, I get the stress and all that shit. But that was a very poorly timed mistake there. It was crazy to watch. And, I mean, even Stafford looked good. Puka was doing good. Adams was doing decent. And this is Adams' 5th time being to the NFC Championship and not winning.
Oh,
that hurts, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, I would throw up every time, dude. That's horrible.
And now the big question is Stafford coming back next season?
He has to. He played incredible this year. He's gonna come back at least one more year, run it back, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. He's definitely done for sure after that.
Man, he's been in the league for 18, 19 years now, if I remember, 17, 18 maybe.
It's been a hell of a long time for sure.
Yeah, homie's been in since we were in end of our elementary school age, basically. Yeah. He's been there for a long time. He's a Georgia Bulldog. Fuck the dogs.
How long was
Brady?
No. Crap. What? Rodgers. How long was he in?
Rodgers, he's still in, but
I think Rodgers just did his 20th because he was drafted in 05. He either did 19 or 20, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and that's also, is he coming back next year too? You never know.
I don't think he comes back next year. If he does come back, it won't be for the Steelers because the Steelers have a new head coach. And it's isn't it McCarthy or some shit?
Well, that was Aaron's old head coach though, so he might find a way to come back.
I don't think him and McCarthy ended well. I thought there was a problem towards the end of their relationship at Green Bay and everything. And then he went to the Cowboys and didn't do shit really with the Cowboys either.
Yeah,
so I'm surprised he kind of got another job. But no, and then Kenneth Walker was still doing his thing as well. Kenneth Walker's looking good. JSN, he balled out. That one-handed catch he got.
Nasty,
I was sitting there, I was like, oh.
He had 10 catches, 100-plus yards.
He's a monster, dude. He's going to, whenever we make our parlays next week for going into the Super Bowl, I think he will definitely be on there. And for the Super Bowl, obviously, we're not going to be doing Moneyline Parlay. We can add that as part of the parlay, but I think we're going to do more prop bets for the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
So we get out there, have some fun, see if we can win a little extra money. Also, there will be some videos coming out next week as well. There is the trophy the trophy ceremony, whatever you want to call it.
We got the ring ceremony.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing a little party at the family's house for the end of the season and everything. So I think that'll be a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. You said you were going to make a couple different types of videos during that, right?
I'm just going to make videos of you guys getting your trophies and shit. And then we can also do a thing where we give our score prediction before the game starts.
I like that.
You know, make little clips off of it. Yeah. But so, did you guys want to do stats first, or Shannon does have some sports trivia today as well? Which one y'all want to start with today?
Let's do trivia.
Trivia first.
Trivia first. Okay.
So this is logo trivia
Yes.
from Shannon. She saw some videos on TikTok, or not TikTok, but whatever social media.
Facebook Reels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all about NFL logos. So number one, what two teams have swords in their logos?
The Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. Does the Raiders have a sword?
Yes, they do. Because
Is it a pirate? Or,
okay.
Yeah.
Buccaneers and Raiders.
Because they're both pirates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Number two, what three team logos are perfectly symmetrical?
Oh shit.
Oh,
that's tough. Cowboys.
That's
Should
one of
be,
them.
They have a star.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the good one. Yeah.
Okay. We got this.
Oh fuck.
Perfectly symmetrical. Steelers?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I was thinking because they have a circle. Ooh.
Stars and everything are different.
Ooh, let me see.
What fucking teams are there?
I'm trying to think. Perfectly symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
The Titans. They're not one, right?
No.
No. Okay.
They're kind of simple. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was trying to think. Dolphins?
Mm-mm.
No. Fuck. There's the
Oh,
Texans.
this is bad.
I'm trying to. Well, symmetrical. That's the part that threw me off. There is the symmetrical part. I'm trying to think. I said the Cowboys.
Do you guys want a hint, I guess?
Give us a hint.
One is similar to the Cowboys.
Houston?
What's Houston?
Texans?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm trying to think of just. Packers.
No.
What?
Not the Browns, right?
No, the Browns is a helmet.
Man, we started off real strong with that first question.
I thought we were going to kill these real quick.
Do you
Barred
guys
out.
want one of the answers?
Give us one answer.
Yeah, fuck
The
it.
Colts.
Oh, you got to be shitting me.
To you. Okay.
The last one's a little harder than those two.
Let me think a little more simple.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking like too hard on
Is
it.
it the 49ers?
That was a good call too. I'm trying to think of just like a normal like just shapes and
The
shit.
Chargers?
Nope.
Oh, that's a good one. The Bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an odd shape, but
Patriots.
no.
Odd shape.
Fuck.
It's not like a normal shape,
Oh,
I'll
this
tell
is-
you that.
this
Like I
is
said,
so
the
bad.
last one's a little harder than those first two.
Do you want to get the last one, Nolan?
Yeah, I don't fucking know it.
I'll give you another hint because
Okay.
you can look towards Connor.
Well, no shit. There's fucking
I
20
told them
flags.
they couldn't use the flags on the wall, but
Is it Washington's?
No.
There's a new one?
Oh, the Bears.
nope.
Oh.
You guys are looking too high.
Is it the Saints?
Yes.
Okay.
Literally, right
No one cares about the Saints.
Fuck the Saints, bro.
Anywho.
Fuck Tyler Shuck.
Well, that was interesting. Okay.
That was bad.
Well, it's symmetrical. How the fuck was I supposed to know?
Dude, we got to get our brains checked out.
All right. So let me go to number 5. Which team famously doesn't have a logo on their helmets?
The Browns, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
because
correct.
they just do the brown helmet.
Just
That's
the
right.
orange helmet.
We should have asked that 1 second to make us look better, dude.
Shannon's making us look bad on the fucking second question.
Okay. And then I'll go to number 4. What is the only team logo where the animal faces left?
Oh, it's one of the birds, isn't it?
Baltimore.
Nope.
Eagles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just going to go through all the birds. So
All the birds.
I'm going to figure it out till I get it.
Yeah, they're the only logo. Okay. Last question. What 4 NFL teams have only 2 letters in their logo?
The New York Giants, the San Francisco 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Those are both correct.
Because New York Jets also says Jets on the helmet, right?
Yeah.
You said it just has 2 letters on
Just 2 letters.
it? Ooh. So you said Giants, 49ers. You're right.
Kansas City, the Chiefs.
KC. Yep. Chicago only has 1 because they have the C on there.
The Titans just won because it's a T.
Yeah, not Denver, because they usually spell out Denver on their shit. Ooh. Let me see.
2 letters?
Two letters. Not since. No. Oh, the Rams.
There you go.
L.A.
Yes.
L.A.
You're right.
Yeah, I had to think. I had to think about it for a second. I was like, wait, which one has letters on there? Okay.
Bravo.
Appreciate it.
So what? We
need to study for that second question. Oh my god.
Well,
I should have done that last.
who thinks about symmetry when it comes to a fucking
It's very simple.
No, I get it. It's just not something I've ever thought about. Wow, that is the most symmetrical fucking logo I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you got Cowboys like that.
That's
you got the fucking shape down. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of a star, so I was like, a star is all the same. They're all the same. Symmetrical. They're just symmetrical.
They're symmetrical.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job.
I'm gonna look up some Super Bowl trivia.
I'll tell the listeners next week, tune in. I'm gonna try and do trivia about the 2 teams that are playing in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what I can come up with.
All right, Super Bowl trivia questions. All right.
So we like the trivia. Okay.
I do.
I like trivia
We can
questions.
incorporate that.
I just don't like
for
it when it's
season
too
2.
hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's a good one. This is gonna be one I think Nolan will most likely get. What team has played in 4 Super Bowls but never held a lead?
A lead.
A lead.
Because I know the Bills lost 4 in a row, but they definitely held a lead.
I didn't know that. I didn't know this, to be 100% honest with you.
But they never held a lead.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? It's not. Oh shit! I'm trying to look at these.
There's people in their car like screaming right now.
These dumb motherfuckers.
These guys are fucking idiots.
Honestly, I don't know what all teams have been to the Super Bowl, so I'm probably going to sound really stupid.
I feel like the Bengals have lost a lot. They've lost like 3, I think.
This one's NFC.
NFC?
I don't know who's in the NFC. Are the 49ers?
Yes. No. Yes.
NFC, yeah, they're 49ers,
they're
yeah.
NFC, yeah.
I assume that's not the answer since you
Fuck,
weren't sure.
dude, this is bad.
The quarterback wears 9 currently.
The Bengals.
The Panthers have never had a lead in the Super Bowl?
Nope, that's not right.
Is it the Ravens?
His nickname is 9 when he goes sicko mode.
The Vikings?
There you go.
I never
The
would have known
Vikings.
that.
Holy
That's
shit.
for
They've never
sure.
had a lead in the Super Bowl.
They've never had a lead in the Super Bowl, and J.J. McCarthy, his alter ego is 9. That's when he
Yeah.
plays well. So he's like 9 came out today.
Yeah.
Isn't Burrow's number 9?
It is 9, yeah.
Is it
that
9?
Yeah, that's Joe Burrow's too,
That's
yeah.
the only reason I thought maybe him. I didn't have the Bengals.
Damn,
been
I
in the
got to
Super
step
Bowl?
up my trivia. The Bengals have been. They just never won, though.
Okay. Here you go. This will be one. So, what teams have currently never made it to the Super Bowl?
The Jags.
Browns. Right?
I'm pretty sure the Browns. The
Jags, Browns.
Texans.
Yep.
Have the Cardinals?
They have.
The
Kurt
Cardinals
Warner
have,
won one.
yeah.
There's
Saints
one.
did.
There's one that
Say the
you.
Jets?
It's a team you wouldn't think about now because they're good now when they were not good for a long time.
Ooh. They're good now.
Washington?
Washington's won a Super Bowl.
I don't know.
You're fine. Or no, they haven't won. They've appeared in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
How many you say?
You guys are missing one. You
missing one?
guys are on point with the first 3.
Oh, dude, I don't fucking know it.
Don't know it.
Texans?
You were off by one. Those are the Lions.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, the fucking Lions.
That's what I'm saying. They're good now, so you wouldn't think that they've never made it to the Super
That's
Bowl.
right, yeah.
You know what I mean? I was gonna say like one of my best players on my fantasy team was on there, and I
that's
had
a
to
little
think
too
about
easy.
it.
Raw.
Let's see. Fuck that. One of the questions is what team has participated the most in Super Bowl games, and I think we all know that one.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty clear.
Oh, here's a good one. How much does the Lombardi Trophy weigh? That's the championship trophy for the Super Bowl.
Is it 13 pounds?
28 pounds.
Are you guys
higher
thinking,
or
lower? Are you guys thinking this is a fucking dumbbell?
Well,
Like
30 pounds isn't that
5
heavy,
pounds.
dude.
7.
7? I never would have known that.
This would be
Why? Does it say why?
one. No, I don't fucking
Does
know.
it say why?
Yeah. What famous jeweler makes the Lombardi Trophy?
Johnny Dang?
Johnny Dang. I wish.
I don't think it's him.
Famous jeweler.
It's a company that you love.
Pandora.
Nope. The color that you like.
Pink. I don't know. Jeweler. That's a color.
They have a color that everybody knows when you see the
Tiffany.
There you go. Yeah, Tiffany.
Okay.
Tiffany makes it because it's like sterling silver, and that's what they're known for.
Unfortunately, I don't have any Tiffany jewelry.
Yeah, you have a fucking.
So I don't know if I like it.
You have an expensive ass ring on your finger. That's what you fucking got.
Well,
How about that? All right, I'll give you guys one more. What teams have only ever won one Super Bowl? There's 4.
The Saints have only won one. The
49ers.
They've won multiple.
No, they've won.
When they had was it Montana that they had on their team? They won a couple.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
I'm not helpful
The
because
Bengals
I
haven't
don't
won.
know what ones have gone.
You're good.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Has Green Bay won multiple?
Yes, they
They've won
have.
multiple.
They have won multiple. I think they were one of the first ones that ever won.
Have
a
the
Super
Bears
Bowl.
only won one?
Yep, you're
The Bears
correct.
have only won one?
You're correct. There's 2 more. One of them is a fan of, or one of our friends is a big fan of them.
Oh, the Jets.
Yep, the
The
Jets
last
have
time they
won.
won was like 1963 or some shit like
Yep.
that.
Can't believe they've won and the Jags haven't.
There's one more now.
Yep, there's one more. NFC.
NFC.
Mm-hmm. They're very prominent right now.
Very prominent.
Only one.
Seahawks?
Yep. It's the Seahawks. That's why I said they're prominent,
I thought
right?
they've won. Oh, that's right. I thought Russell Wilson won 2 for some reason. I guess
No.
he didn't. They went to 2.
They
with
went
him.
to 2.
Oh, okay,
but,
that's right.
But
Holy
Russell
shit.
Wilson, or not Russell Wilson, fucking Pete Carroll decided to be a
to
dumbass.
throw the ball on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, when you have fucking Marshawn Lynch in your
That
backfield.
shit's gonna happen again probably this
remember
upcoming
I
next
swear,
weekend.
I
dude.
swear to God that happens, bro. I do not want to see the Patriots win. This is the last thing I want to fucking hear.
I'm just glad we get a good game where weather shouldn't be a factor. So we're going to see a lot of points. That means the player props are going to have good chances of hitting, and we're not going to have some under bullshit type of game where it's like 13-7.
I agree.
Because nobody wants to see that shit.
No. The one thing I do want to ask, so since we're talking about, you said it's going to be controlled and everything, right? So what are you guys thinking about? Right now, a lot of teams are moving over to the straight dome style now, where you can like either open and close it kind of thing. I don't like that personally. I understand why, because they want it to be like everybody's at their best. There's no elements, but I feel like the elements are what bring like, you know, each stadium you go to, you have to be aware of that. Like you go to fucking Buffalo when it's snowing, that's like Buffalo's game. They know how to play in the
It
snow.
will make that home field advantage way more important. So that's a big factor of it. You're right.
Well, it's like coming to Jacksonville. We are used to the humid and the heat, and a lot
Exactly.
of teams aren't.
Like there's famous videos of like of teams coming to Jacksonville like early in like the like 2000s or 2010s, and they would have a fucking like thermometer on the side that says like 105 on
Just
the
hot
fucking
as balls,
field. Yeah, like guys are passing out and cramping up because of how hot
That
it
is a
out
big
there.
advantage to have that then at
Yeah.
your home field.
So that's my thing. I understand why they're doing the domes, but I hope they don't completely do that. Like let's think about that Chicago game, like the last one they played in, where it was Chicago and the Rams.
That one was awesome.
That was huge. That was an awesome game, first of all. But two, it's like the Rams are coming into their field, their home field, and fucking Stafford's wearing a fucking swimsuit, a wetsuit under his fucking under his jersey and shit. And it just, I feel like that's a part of football, right? Like any time it's a snow game, usually it's a classic. There's a lot of classics. Like I'll always remember the one where Megatron caught the ball, fucking dove headfirst into the ground. He had fucking snow all in his face mask and everything. He's like shaking out, like pulling it out of his face mask. I don't know, man. Like I said, I hope they keep the elements, but I have a feeling they're kind of moving towards just straight
I'm
domes.
cool with all that. Like whether if it's a championship or division like play, but I want the Super Bowl to be perfect conditions.
I get that.
You have your last game of the year. You want it to go out with a bang. You want to see crazy catches, really, really good plays. I don't want to see like obviously lockdown defenses are cool to watch, but it's so boring in my opinion.
For a Super Bowl, you want two high like scoring teams.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see. And to be honest with you, I think we got our wish this year. It'll be an interesting.
I think
Super
it's
Bowl.
gonna be a really good game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game. Obviously, we're waiting until next week to go too deep into it, just because I want to see what media day has coming up, injury reports and stuff.
Well, Drake May's been having like a little bit of cold or something.
No, so it's not a cold.
What
He
is it?
has a shoulder injury.
Oh, I thought they said. I thought he had like he was sick or something.
He may have a sickness, but I remember they were talking about. I saw there was a post put on X, and then I think on ESPN where they said he hasn't thrown a football all week because he's been like resting up his shoulder. So that's interesting.
They're using the sickness to cover up the injury.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah. And then also we have to make sure that who's Seahawks quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
Thank you, Darnold. He has that oblique injury, and he was kind of wincing here and there in the last game. So we got to see how healthy he is by that time as well. I think he'll be fine. It's gonna be a fun game, dude. I'm getting pretty hyped about it.
It's gonna be awesome,
and it's nice to see two teams that weren't in the Super Bowl last year. I'm tired of seeing the Eagles. I'm tired of seeing.
They won't have the Chiefs in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like no hate on the Chiefs. Obviously, I don't want to see Mahomes get hurt or anything like that. But dude, I'm just so fucking tired to see.
Well, we got lucky because NBC's calling the game this year, and that's Collinsworth. So, he freaking just slobs on Mahomes, dude.
Slobs on the knob of fucking Patrick Mahomes.
So thank God we avoided that.
Yeah, so it'll be a fun one. It'll be a fun one.
Do you want to get Todd's input on this episode or wait?
Should I call him this week, Nolan? See what he's thinking?
Yeah, call him. Fuck
All right, fuck it. Let me get the book.
I wasn't sure if we were going to wait. And
ask him
I know
about
he's going to be passionate. So
ask him about the Drake May propaganda that we were just discussing. Is he sick? Is it his shoulder? Does he have COVID? What does he have?
What does Todd believe will happen to him?
Let me get this shit connected real quick.
Yeah, if it's a shoulder injury,
that's
who
huge.
knows if, He has one more week, though. So by then, who knows? There's injections and stuff that
walking around with bubble
help
wrap.
Promote healing.
Yeah. Nobody touch him.
Is it ringing?
1 second. Oh, shit. I didn't turn it up.
He's like, hello?
There we go.
He's got to know what time it is.
Don't fuck us, Todd. Don't do this, Todd. Oh
no. The Patriots are winning the Super Bowl, bitches.
He already knew. He already knew.
Right on cue.
All right, Todd. So we have some questions for you this week.
Yep.
All right, you prepared? And just for legal reasons, you are on the podcast on live, so you can't see us
you
for
are being
anything.
Recorded.
You are being legally recorded and on YouTube. So
the way of your consent.
All right. So we've been hearing some news about Drake May maybe having a shoulder injury. What is your thoughts on that?
That's nothing. Right after he sustained that injury, he threw a flea flicker to Matt Collins.
Oh,
that was a beautiful. He dropped that thing in there perfectly.
It was.
He dropped it perfectly.
It was pretty, and obviously he was using his legs. He was moving, making some runs and everything. It'll be pretty interesting to see how he performs. Young man in the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Younger
than you?
You're right. No shit, and a lot richer than me.
Right.
I did have another question, Patriot related. What do you think about this whole Hall of Fame thing with Bill Belichick?
Oh, dude, like the Hall of Fame should just be abolished now. I mean, honestly, feel what you feel about Belichick. The guy's an asshole. Like, honestly, like he's just a jerk. But if he doesn't get in for the first ballot Hall of Fame, like, what are we doing here? Honestly, like 20 years of dominance, 8 Super Bowls. The guy is the second winningest coach ever. Like, what are we doing? Because you didn't like him? Oh, because he was a jerk? Oh.
It was Bill Polian,
I mean,
bro.
Come on. Yeah, Bill Polian, such a jerk. Because, I mean, the Patriots whooped up on the Colts all those years.
Oh, yeah. No,
and he didn't like it. It's like personal politics. That's all it is.
No, I agree with you. Like, you know me, I'm not a Patriots fan myself, but like I do agree. Like he should be like a no doubt, like 100% Hall of Famer. All that.
Dumb.
It's an absolute joke that he did not get in as a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, like
it is a joke.
That was making waves across all the radio stations, everything for Barstool. Everybody was talking about it. I just wanted to hear a red blooded Patriots fan tell me what he was feeling.
Well, Todd, is Brady going to get the same treatment when he's eligible?
It's possible.
I'm thinking it's pretty damn possible.
It's possible because Kraft, he wasn't first ballot Hall of Famer either.
Fuck Kraft.
That's right.
I think they're all holding him to. Well, you say fuck Kraft, but come on, man. Like he's had 3 different quarterbacks, 3 different coaches, and got to the Super Bowl with all 3 of them.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't have any stress from those massage parlors, Todd.
He's been getting happy endings since '92.
Yeah, he gave Deshaun Watson the number to the massage parlor.
Hey, don't be jealous of a billionaire and what they could get, you know? I mean, come on now.
Shit. I mean, I would hope he could get something. Apparently he has to pay for it, but Jesus, man.
It pays him to leave after.
Yes. But no, we were going through this. We had to call you, Todd. We're also going to be we're not doing our bets this week until the week of the Super Bowl next week, obviously. So we're going to get all of our bets put in. We'll call you, see what kind of bets you're thinking about as well. But before we do let you go, please let everybody know what you think the score of the Super Bowl, Patriots versus Seahawks, will be this year.
Oh, I cannot do that this week. You're going to be on again. We'll do it next week.
Okay.
We'll reconvene on that.
Okay.
We'll reconvene. Right now, Drake, he's got an illness. He's dealing with that little shoulder injury. From what I'm hearing, the shoulder injury is something that every single quarterback could really deals with. I mean, this is the first year he's had 21 games. This is his 21st game, right? So it's a little wore out. But you know what? It's not wore out? His legs.
Dude, he called that run himself on that bootleg.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He did.
I mean, it was a sick run, to be honest. I was a little scared for you, Todd, when I saw Stidham throw that touchdown. I was like, oh, shit, wait a second here. I was like, this might be bad.
Yeah. But I think JSN, we got something for him. We're going to take – I mean, he's going to get his.
Todd,
but I don't think
you are not stopping JSN. His ass was catching fucking everything.
Gonzalez is going to cover him all game.
You are underestimating the Patriots defense.
I'm not saying the Patriots defense is not good. I could see Kenneth Walker.
No, they're great.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I think JSN is one of those players that has that it factor that you cannot cover. He's played fucking a shit ton of like great defenses this year, and no one can really stop him. So we'll see. Yeah, I could be wrong.
I want to say the Patriots defense only has like 26 or 27 points scored against them in those 3 playoff games, something like crazy low.
Yeah, I mean,
no, not 26.
What is it?
It's like 16.
Is that it?
Yeah, because the Chargers only scored 3.
Yeah. Well, the Chargers fucking suck, first of all. And then Denver doesn't have a fucking team after Bo
Denver
Nix.
scored 7. And so, no, it's actually lower than that. It's like 8.7, I think. It's because the Texans only scored 16.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos only scored 7. And the Chargers only scored 3.
So what's 8 point something a game?
Yeah,
it's like 8 point something a game.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
And the Patriots offense beat the number 1 defense, the number 2 defense, and the number 5 defense in the league.
That's because they didn't play the Jacksonville Jaguars. We have fucked up Drake May. They didn't want to see that shit. they didn't want to see that shit, Todd.
They didn't want to go to the ball.
Well, maybe they should have made it to actually show up and play the Patriots, but they couldn't. They couldn't fucking beat the Bills.
Sorry, we didn't have the easiest fucking schedule out of every goddamn team in the NFL this year. I don't want to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
They couldn't beat the Bills with Josh Allen having a broken foot.
We ain't starting that now.
We ain't starting that shit.
That's all propaganda bullshit. He just put on some crutches, bro. I do not believe that shit.
He just had surgery to fix it.
Yeah, he's a liar, bro. And he also cried in national television like a pussy. I don't want to hear this shit.
I'd like to back up really quick. Nolan was actually correct about the 26 points.
Okay, so it was 26 points, but they were saying 8 points a game, basically across that.
That's
8.5 points.
Well, there was 16 points allowed from Houston.
They're talking about the average. Average amount of points out of 3 games. They would, if you divided that by 3, it would be 8.5 points.
I do think though saying the total amount from the 3 games sounds better than the average. Though.
I agree.
I agree with you, Todd.
But yes, it is 8 point something.
Todd, first of all, fuck the Patriots. But second of all, Diggs is the reason why I did not win $300 last week. I need you to give him a call.
All right.
Call Cardi B for
Cardi
me.
B,
Do what you can and tell this man to get right. Because I swear to God, if he doesn't score me money for fucking the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be pissed.
You need to listen to Nolan. He called freaking Drake May rush touchdown.
I followed his fucking bet. We always follow each other's bets.
He called it.
Yeah, I mean,
he got the rushing touchdown.
Well, it's because Nolan's a closeted Patriots fan. He just doesn't talk about it.
He's not a closeted Patriots fan. He's an open, outright Patriots fan. He's been a Patriots fan.
Thank you, Todd. I appreciate it.
I've known him.
Bullshit, Todd. You asked him
Todd,
you asked him 3 weeks ago about how he's not a Patriots fan anymore. Don't be switching.
That was 3 weeks ago.
That was 3 weeks ago. Yeah. I said anymore because he was a Patriots fan when he was younger.
I hope the audience hears this and hears this switch up that's fucking happening. I'm going to go through some of this fucking history of this.
Switch up happening.
There's some switching up happening right now. I don't care what anybody says.
All we know is that Patriots defense is only giving up 8.6 points per game so far, and we're going to see how they do against the Seahawks. With
I think, I'm not going to give a score prediction, but I think if the Patriots hold the Seahawks to 23 or less, Patriots win.
23 or less, okay.
Interesting. Or if they just play the Raiders in the first game of the season, they'll be fine.
They won't because Milton Williams is healthy. Dude, he's going to be he's a game wrecker. Milton Williams.
Spillane's a baller.
Also, Mike Vrabel's a beast of a coach as well. I will give him his respect.
Yes, he is.
All right, Todd. I like it. Thank you for your time today, sir. I do have one final question for you.
Yep.
Are you gay for May?
Of course. Who isn't?
I like it. Well, Todd, thank you for your time today. Obviously, we will be seeing you guys next weekend for the Super Bowl party. We look forward to it.
That's right. With the trophy presentation to Shannon there.
Yes, I'm very excited.
That's right. And we got to give the shit bowl trophy over to Cam as well.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right.
All righty. Well, we love you. We'll talk to you later. All right.
All right, love you, Bubba.
Bye.
Bye.
And that was Todd.
That was Todd's input.
That was Todd's input.
I told you he got to know what time it is. He knew exactly.
Oh yeah, dude.
He probably looked at the time. He's like, oh shit. He's like,
I
he
gotta
knows.
answer this.
He's like, I gotta say. At first, I was getting worried that he wasn't going to answer. I'm like, don't do this, Todd. Don't do this to us
He
now.
just had to think for a second how he was going to answer.
He walked outside to go answer the phone. I'll be right back, guys.
I'll be right back. He was talking to my mom. He's like, I'll be right back, sweetheart. Don't worry. Alrighty, Nolan. Well, this is going to be a depressing way to end the podcast.
It is.
But let's go over some stats. So we calculated all of our bets. We also calculated as we went through every single game each week who we said was going to win, who was going to lose. So we just wanted to make sure we gave an end of the year stats. So this includes all up to week 18, including all the playoff games that have happened thus far.
Correct.
So I'll go first. So for me this year, let's see here. What'd I go? Okay, here it is. So, out of 271 games, like I said, it included the playoff games, I went 172 for 271. So, I had a 63% pick correct rate this year. It was tough, very tough. There were some games that made no fucking sense to me. What was my best week? Let me see here. Week 16 was my best week. I went 13 for 16, and I hit a bet that week.
I hit. We both hit that week.
Was that one that we both hit?
Yeah, because I hit on the touchdown. You hit on the
money line, right? Yep.
Yeah. So I had 178 total wins, and then was that 93 I picked incorrectly. So out of that 271, I only got 171 correct, or 178 correct, which is a total of 65%, which is only, 2% more than yours?
Yeah, you got to. I mean, that's not...
65 is not bad.
If we're picking between games, man, over half right, that's not too bad for us. There was just some, shocker games that we had, and then a couple... Obviously, it's the Jaguars. We're saying the Jaguars are winning everything. But I would say, what was my fucking worst week? Let me see here. There was one week I went... So there was a bunch of 6 for 13s, and then we had week 4 where the Cowboys and Packers tied. So
that's right, yeah.
I went 8-15 and won that week because the tie didn't mean shit. What are you doing, sir?
I had a big week for bets off the pod that week. That's the one where I made around the 4 o'clock games. I made a 4-leg anytime touchdown that I'll hit. That's when I was secretly starting to bet a bunch of quarterbacks for rushing touchdowns. Yeah. So I had a couple weeks where I went 13 and 3. My worst was 7 and 7, so I was batting 500 one week, and I got a couple 7 and 6s.
It's all good.
Next week will be a lot better, though.
Yeah,
we promise you
Next
guys
week
this.
will
Next year, yeah.
So, like I said, next week we're going to be doing kind of a bigger bet. Obviously, it's the Super Bowl, so we want to try to end it on the bang. What do you want to do, Nolan?
I didn't give my stats.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go right ahead,
You
sweetheart.
guys are just glossing over me.
All right.
So I only chose 28 games, obviously.
You had your game of the weeks, and then playoffs, you chose all of them.
So I had 17 correct, 11 incorrect. Unfortunately, it's 60%.
That's not bad. So I feel like we're all batting over, over 50%. I don't think that's terrible. You know, we can be better. We will be better next year.
We promise we'll be better.
Next season, we're gonna get it figured out. We're gonna take some Adderall. We're gonna sit there and analyze these games.
Well, we got fucked over those random weeks where the beginning of the year when the Browns beat the Packers, when the Panthers beat the Rams in the regular season. There was a lot of big upsets throughout the year.
Well, also me and you thought Tampa Bay was gonna be better than what they were. They
started out 5-1 and then lost almost all their games pretty much after that. It was bad.
Yeah, they were a team we were riding hard for because they were like a fourth quarter merchant, bro. They would always come back at the last quarter and win the game. So it'll be interesting. I still had this is probably, in my recent memory, one of the best years of football I've watched in a long time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because both divisions were wide open all the way through the playoffs, and you really didn't know. I don't know how the Chargers squeaked in. I don't know. I think they're dog shit.
For how bad that offensive line was, they were on their third strings for that.
Yeah. Jacksonville had a pretty crazy year. It's very unfortunate that we lost to the fucking Bills when Josh Allen looked like complete dog shit against the fucking Denver Broncos.
Horrible,
so I wish the Jags were that. But overall, it was a good season. So out of 42 bets, I hit 3.
3?
It was dirty. And out of all those bets there, I think there was 14 I missed by one leg.
Oh, there was a lot, dude. There was a shit ton that were like that.
But there were some weeks where I was 100% off base, where I bet 5 legs and one of them hit. So
there were some that were dead by Thursday night.
Exactly. There was multiple for me dead by Thursday night. It was bad. I stopped betting Thursdays. I just kept getting fucked. I was like, I'm not doing this to myself.
No, dude, mine's pretty bad too. I have 4, but that's 4 just for the pod. There were more. There's a lot of NBA ones as well, but we don't talk about NBA.
We do bet off the podcast when it comes to like college football and all that kind of stuff. I think I only had to add money 3 times this season.
It's not bad.
Not bad. And that's like where we started off with $50 in the account. So I didn't add 50 each time. I would add like $20 here and there kind of thing. But to add money 3 times, still have money in the account for next week, I'm not mad at it. It was a pretty fun season.
I wanted to highlight my division winners as well that were pretty. I only got 3 out of 8 correct.
Did you?
So I got the Jags, the Eagles, and then somehow the Steelers. I got the Steelers right on that for them winning the division.
I didn't look into my divisional. I know who I had in the Super Bowl. I had Washington and Buffalo in the Super Bowl this year. And hardcore off on Washington.
Hardcore fuck no.
Way off on Washington.
Yeah.
But Buffalo, this should have been the year. This is why McDermott got fired.
It should have been.
Without Joe Burrow being in there, Lamar Jackson wasn't there. Who else wasn't there for them? That's like their nemesis. Cincinnati, fucking Baltimore. Who else? I'm trying to think. There was like one other quarterback. Or
Chiefs weren't there.
Chiefs, that's who I was thinking.
Chiefs, yeah.
Mahomes wasn't there, so their AFC was wide open. They should have made it to the Super Bowl this year, but it was a tough look for them.
It was bad, man. It really was. I was really surprised how the Lions did not win their division and the Bears came out of nowhere this year. That was pretty crazy to see. Like we were talking about earlier, the Buccaneers completely shit themselves, just shit down their leg.
Well, I mean, the fucking Ravens shit themselves this year, bro.
Too, yeah.
Like, they were coming back hot. Remember, we were thinking they were going to beat Pittsburgh just to take over, and then they lose to Pittsburgh out of nowhere.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said again, the Chiefs, that was insane. And then the Patriots winning the AFC East away from the Bills is nuts.
Yeah, man, it's a tough look. There's a lot of teams that there's obviously been a lot of like changing up of the season this year. A lot of coaches got fired, new coaches got hired. Joe Brady is now the coach for the Buffalo Bills now that McDermott's gone. We were talking about Pittsburgh, where McCarthy is the new head coach for Pittsburgh, which I think is a dog shit move personally. I'm trying to think of what other teams. Obviously, speaking of the since we're talking about our records and stuff, Jaguars are keeping their OC and DC for another year. I'm actually very hype about that. And then we got a guy from Tampa Bay. Who was that?
He was either like a running backs coach or offensive line coach or something like that. But apparently he's obviously coached with Cohen before, and he wanted to bring him originally last year, but the Bucs didn't allow it. They had something in his contract. But we got him, so that's huge.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars can be some pretty. I want to see what our draft looks like. See what I think we need to get some linemen, and we need a middle defensive lineman. We need someone who can push the middle, not just the outsides. Because I feel like that was something we were getting gashed a lot of, is the quarterback would move up in the pocket and just dip out real quick for a 5-10 yard run kind of thing. If we can keep that defensive line strong, we open up our offensive line. We had a great offensive line this year. This is probably one of the best ones I've ever seen for the Jacksonville Jaguars, because that was always the issue. It was basically like fucking they would sit there for a second and then someone's by him and Lawrence is dead, or whatever quarterback was back there. So I think the Jaguars will do something this year, man. I'm excited to see what we can get going. I'm going to be sitting here next year. I'm excited for us to have the pod. And hopefully we have a new studio next year that we can show off to everybody. I think we're talking about doing a little desk style, a little bit more on the desk style, a couple different camera angles, paint the walls, all that type of shit. So
see what we can get into.
Yeah, I think we'll have some fun stuff. Get some jerseys on the walls, some little knickknacks. I want to get some bobbleheads. I think that'd be cool.
Find the most controversial jerseys we can find.
100%. Yeah. All we got to do is put Watson up there.
That's right. Yeah.
Say the massager,
Roethlisberger, all them guys.
No, it's gonna be a fun season, y'all. Super excited. I did have one more thing. So if you guys could, at the end of games, a lot of teams will give a game ball to someone. So best player on the team for that week for the season. Do you guys have anybody you would give a game ball to? Who do you think was like maybe the top, who stood out all year to you? Maybe a favorite player, maybe someone who were excited about betting with, all that kind of stuff. Who would you guys say?
For the Jags or for any team?
Anybody, any team.
Honestly, shout out to Kyle Pitts for that crazy ass fucking game he had with 3 touchdowns. That was insane. Shout out to all the tight ends. Like, I mean, they had some, like, a couple, like, automatic lock anytime touchdowns were huge.
Tucker Kraft.
Shout out George Pickens. I'm just going to name every player I can think of right now, dude.
I was thinking Nakua.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
He even got injured. I think it was at his eye or something, and he was still playing.
Yep.
So, and he balled out almost every single game that he played.
I agree with you. I think he was a solid pickup. Mine for this year, I'm picking a Jags player, I'm going with Parker Washington this year.
Yeah, that's huge.
Parker Washington really unlocked the offense. He and Jacoby Myers were Trevor Lawrence's safety blanket for the whole season. So I think Parker Washington deserves a game ball, and whenever his contract comes up, I think he should get fucking paid if he continues to ball out like he did last year. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, y'all. But I just wanted to add that in there to see if you guys had any players that you thought were really good. Derrick Henry should be your game ball.
Well, I wouldn't give him the game ball just because over the season it wasn't that performance.
But he showed up when you needed him the most.
He showed up when I needed him the most.
He got 4 touchdowns
You're
that
right.
one fucking game.
Completely fucked me over, bro. I will never forget about that.
I'll never forgive Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I'll never bet on the Ravens or anything.
McLaurin, will never draft him again. I know you drafted him this year. Who was a player I was there was a couple players I was disappointed in this year. Jordan Love was fucking dog shit for fucking fantasy.
Jamar Chase.
Yes, bro. I will never bet a single dollar on Jamar Chase ever fucking again.
Jamar Chase gets off on not scoring touchdowns when he knows he's fucking due for one.
Oh, bro, he's been the under on touchdowns every fucking week, bro. He's like, fuck this. I'm not going to catch a ball. T. Higgins is the only one on that team that I'm fucking betting on for the rest of the time.
Good shit.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, did you guys have anything else? Anything else you wanted to bring up while we were sitting here today?
I'm all good.
Excited for next week. We'll see what happens.
We got Super Bowl.
Some big parlays coming for y'all.
We're gonna be
player props.
We're gonna be cooking up in the fucking kitchen.
We will be cooking.
We're gonna be cooking some parlays. Hopefully, we can help you guys win some money. This year. We'll see what happens. Maybe we make all of our money back. You never know. It doesn't matter how it happens.
I think we will.
Or we win a nice little...
Or we go to the slots and we can win it that way.
You can keep that shit. Yeah. Fuck the Hard Rock slots, bro. I ain't touching that shit. I've watched all you and the boys lose money left and right. I'm like, I'm not touching that shit.
It happens. You gotta lose money to make it.
Scared money don't make money. As Juicy J said.
Juicy J playing slots in the studio. Yeah.
Well, y'all, if you guys have some bets you want to send our way, let us know what you guys are thinking about for the Super Bowl next week. We will have an episode next week where we go a little bit deeper into all the things going into the Super Bowl, storylines, injury reports, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, we'll have our bets. Maybe we'll have a little bit more trivia. I like the trivia this week. I thought that was a fun little thing to add in there. So make sure you guys give us a like, a follow, subscribe on all the social media. It's going to be under the Who Are You Pod sphere. So at Who Are You Pod from everything from Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, what else we fucking have. Pretty much all those normal spots there. Check out the YouTube channel. Yeah, Facebook. That's what it is. YouTube channel as well as at Who Are You Pod. Make sure you guys leave a comment on there. Let us know what you guys have been thinking about stuff, what we should add to next season for this. We are getting close to the end of this season, or the first official season of Degen Bets, and it's been awesome to hear everybody coming on there and talking to us. Shout out Todd for throughout the week, all the weeks of us talking about football on there. It's been a good time. So, but like I said, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff on there. And as I say every single week, y'all, I'm Connor.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is Degen Bets. We'll see you guys next week.